Hi, hey, ho, ha. Good afternoon from London, England. Or should I say good morning? Or is it good evening? Or in some cases, good night to you, wherever you're watching around the planet. Whether you're in Australia, Bermuda, Djibouti, Canada, Belgium, Austria, Sri Lanka, Qatar, Iran, Saudi Arabia, all football and Arsenal fans. It don't matter where you're watching, because I'm bringing you my latest episode of DLG Reppin'S Daily Transfer News. Yes, welcome back to that again. One more day for the transfer window, and I can tell you in this country, in this country called Once Upon a Time Land, obviously its name's England, I'll call it Once Upon a Time Land. The transfer window shuts at 11 p.m. sharp. So those of you that are going to be watching the transfer window from the morning to the 11 p.m., enjoy it. And let me know in the comment section below if you're excited about your team signings and where you can finish in the league. Because with Arsenal, we'll be lucky to finish bottom 6 at this rate, or bottom 5. Anyway, I'm bringing you transfer news concerning Arsenal Football Club. Before I get started, smash the thumbs up like button for me, as you always do. Make sure you share this channel all over the world, left, right, and centre, galore. Make sure it goes viral to your friends and your relatives, and tell them to share it amongst their friends and relatives. Positive feedback in my comment section below. That's your opinion, your thoughts, your reaction to the transfer window and how it's going, your own thoughts and opinion, etc. You know what you have to do. Just keep it positive feedback only in the comment section below. And while you're doing all 3 and above, make sure you please subscribe to DLG Reppin'. That's the subscribe button right there, you see it? See where my finger is, You can just about see myself there, in the yellow Arsenal shirt. I won't be wearing any Arsenal colours this season, I'll tell you that now. I am disgusted and disillusioned with my own football club. So get subscribing. Let's reach my target of 1,000 subscribers and over, and far and beyond. That's what I'm screaming for. Please, let's get to 1,000 subscribers and far and beyond and over. And then we can hit the 10s. Together we can hit the 20,000, 50,000 and beyond. Let's keep going, Right. So let's start off with the ins. Odsonne Edouard, the Celtic striker. Now Arsenal have been linked with him again, and it's all links to me. Another PR stunt. I don't know where this is coming from. We've been linked with him for such a long time. Let's go as far as over a year now, and I'm getting bored and sick of it. Really getting bored and sick of it. It's no substance into it. There is no link in the bottom of there's no link to it at all. There's just no substance. Every time his name's coming up, even though he's valued at whatever the price Celtic are paying, Arsenal have not made an inquiry to sign him, let alone a bid. So for me, I think he's going to remain a Celtic striker. I'll be surprised if he's an Arsenal striker come Tuesday night before 11 p.m. Another one we've been linked with a right back. Now we're desperate for a right back, and Kieran Trippier at 31 going on 32, a couple of more seasons in the Premier League and his standard will drop, his levels will drop, fitness will not be up to scratch, and for me, this is not a right back I want for tomorrow. But those Arsenal fans will tell you, oh, but he's an England international. He's won La Liga at Atletico Madrid. He's been in the best defensive lineup in La Liga. But for me, it's just not enough. If you're going to bring in quality and someone that will give you long-term longevity for up to 10 years, Max Aarons is the guy. I want us to sign Max Aarons. That's the guy that we need to sign. If he's valued at 25 million, that's what's quoted. It could be more than, it could be 30, 35 mil. But whatever the price is, let's pay the going rate and let's bring him to the Emirates for me. That is the right back I want. You know, Kieran Trippier defensively, always suspect. He's not as good as a Reece James, not as good as Kyle Walker defensively. Maybe not as good as couple of right backs defensively, like Soufal. Defensively, he looks well organised, well solid and focused. Look at Crystal Palace's right back, or Man United's right back, for example. Sorry, Wan-Bissaka, ex-Palace right back. He is solid defensively, great at one-on-ones. Kieran Trippier would get found out a little bit too more easy. Well, a lot easier. And for me, I don't think he's the one. If there's a right back I would rather sign for at least 5, that can give us 5, maybe 6 years, it is a long shot. But why can't we go in with a bid for Matt Doherty? Arsenal fan at Tottenham. He's going to be on the bench because Tottenham have got a right back that they really like. I've forgotten the name of that right back who played yesterday. But for me, that's a no-brainer. He can attack. Defensively, he's not too bad. He knows the position and he gives us an outlay. Well, he gives us another direction from an offensive point of view. So yeah, he's a right winger's dream in that sense. And he comes in with goals as well. So why can't we go for a Matt Doherty? But what do I know? Another striker link. This is a shock one. Divock Origi. I don't know where this source came from, but it certainly didn't come from one of the top sources in and around the business. The only source that it must have come out of is Heinz Ketchup and Barbecue, because this one is a shock. Do I see ourselves getting him? No, he's not a striker for me, the elite striker that will get you 25, 30 league goals and plus 30 league goals. Yes, he's a great super sub. I'll give him that, but not the striker to get him that. And I don't mean that personally. I really like him as a person, and I respect him as a footballer, as a professional footballer, should I say, but not a striker that I would want in my team. I want someone that can make a difference to us, get us up that table. We're desperate for someone to score the goals and get us up that table. Right, the outs, Hector Bellerin. I think the deal for him to get out of Arsenal for once and for all will finally happen on Tuesday night. What club is he going to play for? That I don't know. I'm praying Inter Milan will come with a bid that suits both parties, and he'll be doing his medical during deadline day, agreeing personal terms, and getting his deal sorted out as quickly as possible. The quicker we move on for him, the better. Reece Nelson, he's been quoted and linked with Crystal Palace on loan, that be it. I think this is another deal that could happen at the end of the window, along with Eddie Nketiah, who could be joining him on loan. No, he could be joining him, but he'll be at Palace on a permanent basis. I think Crystal Palace or Patrick Vieira, or Mr. Perish have made it publicly clear. Someone's made it publicly clear from Selhurst Park that they want him at the club. They're trying to tie him down to a deal, and there's a long-term deal. They see him as the fox in the box, because that's what he does. He does close the ball down. He does get in the faces of centre-halves. And if he goes, then I wish him all the best as a person, as a human being. and for the rest of his professional footballing career. I don't think it's worked out at Arsenal. One player I want to go. I want him out. One player that I want to leave Arsenal Football Club with a passion, Rob Holding. Absolutely dire. Shambles. Diabolical. Cannot concentrate for 90 minutes on his job. He marks space than he does. He marks more spaces than he does marks attackers. You know, the goal that we can see, the 5th goal. Rob Holding, what is he doing? What on earth is he doing? He's with Ferran Torres and he falls for it. He should be going with his man all the way when that cross comes in. Although Tierney should have got goal side of him. But for me, Rob Holding has to hold he's got to take responsibility. For me, how is he in the team and William Saliba's on loan? Not once, not twice, but 3 times now he's on loan. Mikel whatever. Yeah. Mikel whatever doesn't know what he's doing. He hasn't got a clue and he's completely out of his depth. Seriously out of his depth. And that's the reason why we see Rob Holding. For me, get out. Just get out. Newcastle, if you really want your man, put the bid in. We'll take anything for any amount of money from you just to get rid of this clown. Seasoned clown, should I say. Next, Alexandre Lacazette. I don't know what we're going to do with this one. And again, Mikel Arteta's man-to-man management skills, disgustingly atrocious. I think it's time we cut our losses on Alexandre Lacazette. We'll keep Aubameyang as a lone striker. Whether he likes it or not, he's going to have to work his B off without the ball. He's going to be the lone striker, and gradually, when the surface around him starts to click in, he will get the goals. But for me, Alexandre Lacazette, he will have to. I think if Atletico Madrid will want him, it won't surprise me if they come in with a late bid, or they, conjure up the money that Arsenal are asking for. And Arsenal are in no position to demand rip-off money. They got to pay. They got to accept what they have to accept, because we're in dire straits. The football club has been on its knees for far too long. We're talking 15 years. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating a little bit. Let's say over a decade for sure. Say Kolasinac. God, please tell me there is a bit of wanting him. He wants to go. He's been asked to. I think he's been asked to do a job in the last 2 games. He deep down wants to go. His heart's not with Arsenal. But yet, you've played a man whose heart's not with Arsenal, but the manager's decided to play him anyway. That sums up our management. I think he is scheduled to go. He is due to go, and I think he will get his deal. I think he will end up in the Bundesliga. We don't know whether it was with Schalke or he'll end up with Fenerbahce. I think there will be enough time to get rid of him. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has tweeted, I think I can find it here. Excuse-moi. Just bear with me a moment. Oh, for pig's sakes. Ainsley Maitland-Niles' tweet. If I can just find... Wait. Hang on, just bear with me. Yes. He sent a tweet out here. There we go. All I want to do is go where I'm wanted and where I am going to play. With 3 crying emojis at Arsenal. This is coming from Ainsley Maitland-Niles' Instagram account. This is coming from the player himself. Now, if he's tweeting that publicly, yeah, that won't go down well with Mikel whatever. But to be honest, I don't give a toss what goes down well with Mikel, whatever. He should have been sacked straight after that humiliation. Anyway, stuff him and let's carry on. With Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Everton have made a bid for him. We don't know the amount of money they've bidded, but Everton are talking about him. Wolves could have had him for 20 million last season, but they shut him down, left him out of the squad completely, the squad for half a season, and then they let him go to West Brom, where he was playing in his preferred position. And sadly, he got relegated with West Brom, and he's come back to Arsenal, and he's obviously miserable, frustrated, and he feels like he's been held hostage by a whatless, clueless management in Mikel whatever. Seriously. I wish Ainsley Maitland-Niles all the very best in his professional footballing career and as a human being. And he deserves better. And I think if he plays in the midfield, he'll end up playing for a bigger club than Arsenal, because there is talent in that boy. So let's wish him all the best. Otherwise, I'm done with this episode of DLG Reppin'S Daily Transfer News. So I'm going to close it down by saying, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as I always say, saving the best to last. Thank you so ever so much for putting up with me. I'll be back hopefully later on, if not tomorrow afternoon. Otherwise, look after your friends, look after your family, look after yourself. Stay safe. As always, I say peace again, love again, and bless again. One more day to the transfer window. Well, let's just see what happens there. I will be back for definite tomorrow or maybe later on this evening. Otherwise, I'm out of here. Please be nice.